Good morning, everyone. My name is Liz, and I'm going to share with you what's in my clinical bag. I thought I'd share this as my first video because I am a nursing student, so here it goes, nothing. um, so this is my clinical bag. I just bought this canvas bag at Target, and it's super cute. It reminds me of like Beauty and the Beast for some odd reason, and it's in their dollar section. It's about $3, and I thought it was cute. So here we go. I just took everything out from my clinical bag so I can show you guys. So first and foremost, I actually left my water bottle in here, and it's very important to make sure you bring some water to clinical. I can't stress that enough. So I just recently bought this tumbler from Bath and Body Works, and it's retails for $29.99, but it's on sale right now. I'm not sure if you can still find it, but any tumbler will work. And it's very important to make sure you hydrate. You do not want to get dehydrated. Okay, so I have this with me, and I carry also some snacks. It's important to carry some packaged snacks like this because sometimes we don't have time. Well, in clinical, we don't have time to eat, so it's important to bring a snack like this, like a Clif Bar. I love Clif Bars, I'm sorry. This one is the chocolate brownie, and I love it. So I'll have this. I'll bring usually 3 snacks, so these are my standard ones I bring, but then you get tired of them, so I switch it up sometimes, some chips. So like I said, bring some snacks because you never know when you're gonna eat. So these I will have one for breakfast and then one after clinical, or sometimes if I'm lucky I'll get a snack during clinical. So these are awesome. So this is what I have so far. Now I will share with you my stethoscope. My stethoscope is Littmann, of course, in pink. It is the Littmann Cardiology. This is Cardiology, I believe, number 4. If I'm not mistaken, it's their newest edition. I love it because you can really hear really good. So I highly recommend this stethoscope. But I know it's pricey if you can't afford it. But I love it. It's awesome too. I love it. I love this stethoscope. And I also bring this clipboard with me. It's the best purchase I did. Like I said, this and the stethoscope is really awesome. Of course, in pink. I got this on Amazon. It's great. It has reference notes, which I never use, but it's good to have just in case. This side also has kind of like the lab values and EKG and whatnot. And in here I carry my brain sheet. I created my own brain sheet because the ones that our instructor gave us and the one that I found online, I didn't find it useful. So just make sure you use what works for you. Trust me, this is what works for me, and I usually tweak it to make it work for me for that clinical rotation. So that's that. And then I also carry some Aveeno lotion. This is weird. Why is there thing? Sorry. So this is my Aveeno daily moisturizing lotion. I don't carry this on the floor, but I usually carry this in my bag because you wash your hands so much and your hands get dry, and this is good to use it before clinical and after. And it's good because it's not scented, and I love this. It keeps your hands super soft, and that's what we want. And since we're talking about making us feel good, I carry this, especially when living in California, it gets so hot, and I carry this in my bag after clinical because you have a long day and you just want to spray your face and feel refreshed. This is awesome. I got this on Nordstrom's anniversary sale, but you can get this Nordstrom's. You can get it at Sephora, probably on Amazon too. I'm not sure, but you can get it anywhere, and it's awesome. That's not a necessity. I have my badge that I carry. This is not my badge that I use for clinical, but I mean, this is my school badge, but I usually take my clinical badge. Also, I'm sorry about that. I have some reference stuff that I take sometimes. This one I take for sure. This is super thin and I can carry it in my fanny pack, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But this is great because you can reference it back, and it's super thin, so you can, and it has lots of information. So I actually really enjoy this one, and it's super easy to reference it. Like I said, it's super thin. It has a lot of information. My nursing friend gave it this to me. My nurse, she's a nurse now, so I'm so glad she gave this to me when I started the program. So it's pretty cool. I purchased this one myself. This is pretty heavy. I by no means I reference this at all during clinical because you don't have time, but it's great to kind of glance at it when you have free time, which we never do, but I sometimes when I'm waiting for the instructor post-conference, or when I have a spare minute and you do not want to look like you're not doing anything, you can use this, or when you're on break, whatever. But it's pretty cool. It has a lot of information, but you won't have time honestly, but I like it. This is my fanny pack, I'm sorry about that I carry. I would say I really recommend this to have, because you want to have everything, instead of putting everything in your pockets and you're kind of like shuffling through your pockets to find something. This is all in one place, and it's on your side, and it's really convenient. So important to have. I love it. What I carry in my fanny pack, I carry this pen, which is very useful. I love this pen. I purchased it on Amazon too for like $5 something. I like it because it's basically 5 pens in one. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, actually 4. Wait, I can't even count. Yeah, 4. 4 color pens in one. So, and everybody uses this pen, and I thought it was like the dorkiest thing, but once I started using it this past semester, I loved it, and I used it every single day. I was on the floor. And I carry some extra black pens just in case, because sometimes you lose them, and I have extra. These are my favorite, and I carry a total of 4, 2 black and 2 pink, because you know pink is my favorite color. I like the Papermate and the Pilot pens, my favorite. And I carry 2 pen lights. The reason why I carry 2 pen lights is because sometimes one doesn't work, and then you looks dumb. So I carry 2, make sure one is working for sure. My pink one, for some reason, it's very stubborn, so I need to change. Actually, see, this one doesn't work, so I need to change it. And it has a reference for the pupil here, and it's great to use. So I love it. So there it works. It's working now. I also carry some scissors. You need these. It's very important to make sure you have these. I got these, I believe, at Uniform City. I think I did. I don't remember. But these, you can use any pair of scissors, and also you'll use them on the floor. I use them all the time. I also carry this highlighter pen. It's from Post-it. I use it when I'm discharging the patient. I highlight pertinent information, so it's very cool, and it also has some stickies on there in case you want to flag something for the patient. So that's pretty cool. I carry some tape here, and some band-aids, and I also carry this white dry erase board marker, and it's very important to buy one of these or have this on hand, because you want to always attend to the whiteboard in the patient's room. I always write my name, and I let them know what their goal is, and I make sure it's on the board. Also, when you're doing daily rounds, you want to go ahead and make sure it's documented. So I do that. And I also have my alcohol wipes in here. I carry a few because you know we need these, so very important to make sure you have some in your fanny pack. Also, my fanny pack, I carry some Tegaderm, and the reason why I carry Tegaderm is because if the patient's IV site is wet, and you want to make sure you address it. And you don't have, since you're in the room, you just want to make sure you have these, so you don't have to go in and out of the room. So especially if they're isolation precaution, you want to make sure you have it, you know, like, or I mean, if they're on, you know, any type of you don't want to be gowning on and taking them off, you know, whatever the case might be, but you want to have these on hand. Also important to have is gauze, because when the patient's getting discharged, you just want to have these on hand so you don't have to go in and out of the supply room. So I carry some few of those, and I also carry a little notepad like such as this, and I always buy a new one for the start of the semester, but basically I write down information in here such as things that I tend to forget for some odd reason, but it's important just to reference it back. So also like the door codes and information that I tend to forget. Alright, so that's my video. And also, oh, I'm so sorry, I also carry a Sharpie, which I don't have my black Sharpie, but any a Sharpie I carry because you need it to, this is not appropriate because this is not the right Sharpie, but I carry a black Sharpie to document like on dressing changes and whatnot. So this is my first video. I hope you enjoyed it, and these are all the things I carry in my clinical bag. All right.